Skip it up and that up. So game developers and publishers are saying we'd rather be greedy and anti-consumer than let people who already bought their games play their games on Nvidia's GeForce Now cloud service. It's absolutely ridiculous and it makes me very angry. Let's get into it. This video is brought to you by Satisfy Gaming and their awesome Satisfy Gaming Grip for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite. The Satisfy grips give your Nintendo Switch a level of ergonomics that's on par with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and their wide variety of high-quality cases give you plenty of options to take all of your Nintendo Switch accessories with you on the go. And right now, Satisfy Gaming is having a 2-year anniversary sale where some of their most popular accessories are up to 35% off. And if you use the code ReviewTech, you could save another 10% off your entire order. Link below in the description. So we know other game developers and publishers like Activision Blizzard and Bethesda and Konami and Capcom are not allowing people to play their games on Nvidia GeForce Now. Even though on Nvidia GeForce Now, which is a cloud gaming service for those of you who don't know, you could log into your own Steam account. And these are games that you bought and the developer / publisher already profited off of you. You bought the games. It's not like Nvidia is letting you play games for free that you didn't pay a dime for. They don't care. It's like, oh, Nvidia didn't get permission from us, so too bad. It's in our end user license agreement. So you can't actually use the service that you're paying for, even though all you're doing is giving Nvidia, you're paying to rent their servers monthly and use their cloud computing power to play for games you bought. It's like your computer's in the sky, you're signing into Steam in the sky or in the cloud, excuse me, and these are games that you purchased and you're just using their computing power to be able to play them wherever you have a Wi-Fi connection. Or if you have a fast enough 4G connection, whatever the case may be, you get my point. Well, no. Developers don't care. They're like, oh, Nvidia didn't ask our permission, so we're not allowing our games to be played even if you bought them through Steam. And the newest game that is taken off of Nvidia GeForce Now is The Long Dark. It's a game made by Hinterland Studio, and it was in Steam Early Access for a while. It was officially released on August 2017. And they were like, hey, Nvidia, how dare you? You didn't ask our permission to let people play our game through your cloud service, even though they already bought the game and we made money off of it. No way. That's not how it works. Even though that should be how it works. And I'm telling you the reason why these developers are doing this and being assholes is because they're freaking out because Nvidia seems to be the first person to get the gold in the gold rush, and they're pissed off and they feel like they missed out. And this is what Raphael Van Lierop, the producer of The Long Dark, said on Twitter, showing how absolutely out of touch he is with cloud gaming. Sorry to those who are disappointed you can no longer play The Long Dark on GeForce Now. I love how he says I'm sorry, but he did it anyway. Nvidia didn't ask for our permission to put the game on the platform, so we asked them to remove it. Please take your complaints to them, not us. Devs should control where their games exist. Okay, Raphael, with that mindset, because again, Nvidia is not profiting off of your games. They're just making us rent their cloud servers, their cloud computing power to play games we already own. When I build a new computer, I'm building a budget rig that's actually going to be a sponsored video coming up in a week or two. Do I need to ask you, if I buy your game, do I need to ask your permission to play my game on my various computers, even though I already bought it? That's your mindset, right? So if I have The Long Dark on my Threadripper rig back here, do I need to have permission to play it on this other one over here? Do I need to have permission to play it on my gaming laptop? You're saying I need permission to use, a computing power from somewhere else, even though I'm just paying Nvidia to rent their cloud computing servers to play games. So I guess I'm going to tweet you every time I build a computer, which I'm never going to buy your game, but every time I have to build a computer, Raphael, I'm going to have to ask your permission with your mindset because you're a fool. And of course he goes on to talk about, oh, Nvidia admitted they made a mistake. There's nothing really to discuss here. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. You're making it like we're pirating your game or Nvidia is directly profiting off your game. You're thick. You're thick, Raphael. We're just renting their cloud computing power and signing into accounts where we legally bought the games. It's not that Nvidia is pirating The Long Dark. It's not that they're pirating the damn Long Dark. All they're doing is letting me sign into my Steam account, play the games I bought, and that's it. What don't you get? What are you so thick about? I'm so glad I'm calling you out on this. I hope the sales for the Long Dark drop because of videos like this that people are going to make, because you're an idiot. Now, I'm not going to read the statement, but to summarize it, Nvidia made a statement, I think I read this a while back, where they say once developers and publishers realize the value of GeForce Now, they're going to bring their games back, so don't worry. No, they realize the value already. They realize how good the service works already. I was at Starbucks on the GPD win. I know I've talked about this before, but for people who didn't see that video, I was at Starbucks on the first gen Atom processor powered GPD win using their Wi-Fi at Starbucks when it was completely packed with people with laptops and smartphones on that Wi-Fi playing Doom max settings, 60 frames per second. It skipped 1 or 2 frames. No, Nvidia, they realize the value of your service and they're freaking out because you were the first one in the gold rush to get the gold, and now they're like, oh crap, we can't get the gold either, so we're going to pull our games. So you're not going to get more games. You're going to lose games because they're freaking out because they wanted their service to be the one where they made money off of them, including these people at the Long Dark, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's unacceptable if you buy a game, so long as a company isn't like letting you pirate the game. Okay, if Nvidia was offering the Long Dark for free and didn't ask your permission, then I could see you having a problem. If people bought the game and it's in their Steam account and they were playing it because you already made money off of them and you don't want them to play it because you don't like how they're playing the game, it's absolutely ridiculous, and you're being straight up anti-consumer, Raphael, and I'm calling you out on it. And I'm calling out every other developer that's doing this as well. If people bought your game and are just using services like GeForce Now to stream the games, and you already profited off of them, and you're taking them off of Steam, I don't care what's in the EULA, you're wrong, and you're anti-consumer, and I'm going to call all of you out on it. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. So tired of the bullshit excuses. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.